Well, hello, howdy,
Hello,
people.
Miss Joy. How are
Howdy.
you?
Well, she must have been sitting there waiting.
Yeah, she's waiting on you to hit that button.
Evidently.
There we are.
Turn your volume down,
Oh, yeah.
or you'll be echoing it.
Yep, I sure will. Joy said, I was waiting.
I seen that.
So, have you had a good week so far, Miss Joy? Well, I guess it's almost to the end. We ain't got but 2 more days, right? Desiree's in the
You're
house.
a little confusing today, like dead week.
Yep, sure enough. Yellow House on the Hill. Hello, Tony and
Howdy.
Chris. And my nose, Miss Joy, is doing. It's feeling a lot better. It's still a little sore up under here, but it's feeling a lot better. I told Chris a while ago. I said I'm just glad it was little pebbles and her little bitty horns and not one of the boys, cause that would have hurt bad.
She'll learn one day these days to keep her nose out of other businesses.
Uh-huh. I'm on other businesses. You get
Hey,
other
my nose is
businesses.
okay. I ain't had no problem with mine.
It ain't gonna be.
Uh,
Susan's in the house.
Howdy.
Says I'm so excited. Hi sis and hi Glenn.
You cool, Granny?
Yep, Fugal Granny says hi y'all.
Howdy.
And Desiree, I'm glad that they're a little better. Boy, y'all must be in a good mood tonight. Everybody is talking.
Uh-huh. Hey, we're gonna be way behind.
That's good. Maybe I won't have to talk.
Somebody gonna have to. They can't hear each other.
Fugal Granny says, hello, I'm from Alabama. And I
Wow.
think we've went over and watched some of your videos.
I think I have.
I think we have.
I think so.
Angie from the UK
Well, howdy.
says, morning, folks. Snowing here at last, but probably won't stay very long.
I think they calling maybe for another chance of us getting a little more too this weekend sometime or another, but I hope not.
I
I've done
hope
had
so.
enough. I'm ready. I'm ready for 80-degree weather and green grass.
Yeah, but I don't mind it, especially like it was the other day and it had all the trees covered and the ground was lightly covered. But it didn't take it long to go away, but it was still pretty.
It was pretty cold.
She said, yes, y'all did. I'm a dumpster diving blogger. And that's what I thought.
Ah, okay.
Yep. Sometimes whenever
I can't keep up with names.
he
My mind just don't names and me just don't get along.
he can't. I done told him I was afraid he's gonna go to Walmart and forget his way home one day. And I ain't lying. But the good news is, Joyce says it's cold here. Feels like -5 right now. Shoot, that is cold.
That's too cold.
It's actually been pretty good here past couple of days, hasn't it?
Yeah, we've been getting up into the high 50s, low 60s.
Yep, there's a cat over there knocking on the door wanting in. Did you hear it?
No, I got where I don't pay them no attention.
I don't know who it is. I can't see, but knocking on the door. Let me in. Bomber Steve. Guess where he's from?
I don't know.
Australia.
Well,
Yes, it's 98 degrees Fahrenheit here.
can I come and visit?
Heading for 108 on Monday.
That's hot. I could get warmed up maybe.
Tony says we're buffering. Anybody else got any buffering problems? Susan said it's supposed to snow here starting tonight through Sunday. And we're expecting a foot. I believe it when I see it, though. It's been a weird winter. It really has. Ah, Fugal Granny said it's going to be 70 there next week, 46 tonight.
Oh,
I don't even know what our temperature's supposed to be tonight. Bomber Steve says you're
Oh.
more than welcome to visit anytime, mate. We'll have to just so I can hear you talk.
Uh-huh.
And everybody else says no boyfriend. Tony, it must just be you,
Yeah,
boyfriend.
that just Pedro. He's just loopy anyway.
Hello, Miss Sue. And yeah, we're doing pretty good.
I think it's showing us get down to about 32 in the morning.
Oh, that's a good idea, Steve. Said they're going to be setting up a B&B in the next year or two, and that they're hoping for OS visitors to come and stay at the farm.
That would be nice.
Yes. I mean, that's really nice.
I'd have to plan mine out for a long time, because it's going to take a long time crossing that ocean.
Yeah,
And
he
don't
won't
fly. I ain't got
fly.
no feathers.
And Freddie's in the house.
Howdy.
Yep, Freddie and Sue. They said our farm is Sweeney's Creek Farm. That's our main channel.
Well,
Well,
we'll have to check you out.
yes, we will. Is that a? Sorry, my eyes are not the best in the whole wide world. But you're
Well, this one saying we're 39 now and going to be 27 in the morning.
27.
That's what that said. Doesn't say 32. So,
We're gonna be between 27 and 32. It's gonna be a little chilly tonight,
yeah,
but
it'd be a little cool in the morning.
yeah. But today, I'm telling you, it felt good out there today. And I got some great news for y'all.
What is it?
Glenn went from 250 blood sugar down to 108. Tell me here, and no medicine. We've worked very hard. Very hard. Red's in the house. Robertson Billy Aker said, hey, y'all. How are you doing, Robertson? Steve says, I have some videos on my channel from my work that I do as a venomous snake relocator. You're a brave man.
Uh-huh.
Joy said that she watched your snake videos. No, I can't watch your snake videos because I have nightmares about snakes. Red said, "Yay, Glenn, they're saying congratulations." Yeah, it really is good news because I'm telling you, I was so worried. I've been so worried. Robinson says, doing great, and how y'all been? Thank you, Miss Desiree. Desiree's linked Bomber Steve's YouTube channel up.
All right.
That's a good thing.
Uh-huh.
Because time we get off here, we would have had to went back through
Yeah,
the
let me see
comments
if I
just to
can
look.
see if I can't get on that real quick and get it saved.
Yeah, Steve, that's what I was thinking. Y'all risk a lot. He said we also love snakes. But just one little bad slip, and that'd be me. I'd be having a bad day and just reach and grab it right in the mouth.
Yeah.
I would. I'd say sorry. Oh, Frugal Granny said she checked it out, Sweeney's Creek, and said great looking cows.
Yeah, I've got it sitting there where I can check it out after we get off of here.
Ooh, that sounds. Susan says I've been cold all day. Right now, I'm laying in bed under 4 blankets. I'm ready to go to bed. I didn't sleep good at all last night.
I didn't either.
But are you doing it because you're sick or are you just cold? I know some days I just have some cold days. That's few and far between, but I do have them. Let's see. Red said, if I ran into a snake, this wheelchair-bound woman would perform a miracle. It's called run.
I hear you.
Now, I've killed a few snakes. I'd rather kill a non-poisonous snake than I had a stink bug. I don't know. I just can't handle stink bugs, and y'all know that. But anyway, a poisonous one, I don't think. Well, I've actually run across a few, but fortunately enough, they've not been in my path or in my way to where I had to kill them. He said that the cows were actually bred in Australia for Australian condition and magnificent meat breed. That is just awesome. Red said nothing like going to your bathroom to find a 3-foot black snake. Had that happen.
Worse than I ever had walking down the road that day and that and tried to pee on me.
Yeah. That was funny.
That wasn't funny.
I didn't know snakes could pee like that. That really blew my mind.
Yeah, that stream run for a long time.
Think if y'all got in a peeing contest, you'd lose.
Possibility. Anymore. I might could have given him a run for his money when I was 20.
Robertson says, I hate snakes. When I run into one, there are two movements, a physical movement and a bowel movement. LOL. That's just too funny.
Yep. I understand that now.
Oh, Red said, I got 2 of those goat houses from a guy in your area.
Her area.
It says in your area.
Oh, I thought on her Facebook, I thought she said in her area. I don't know.
Stevie, you're going to have to ask Steve about that one.
Be quiet. Hit the wrong button.
He talks about me.
I'm not perfect. Never claimed to be.
Yeah, I know the black snakes and stuff here does a good job of eating mice and, this, that, and the other.
So they say. I think he's around here's got like cats. They're too lazy to do anything. Well, the mice are getting worse.
They are. That ain't no junk. The mice around here are getting awful.
I think the cats eat all the snakes, and now the mice is taking over.
Steve says when you pick them up, one of the defense moves is to pee and crap on you to make you let go.
I wasn't touching that, and it was laying up in the limb above the road. I was walking down through there, and there was a stream of water pouring out of the tree.
Yep.
I hadn't ever seen nothing like it before in my life, but that was been several years ago, and I hadn't forgot it.
And Steve says snake crap stinks, let me tell you.
That I don't know nothing about.
Oh, me. Said his name was Austin. He drove them up here for me. He was a sweet young man. I know one guy named Austin, but he ain't from around here. So I don't reckon I know him. And Steve says any snake is edible. They're actually good eating. In Australia, they are all protected by state and federal laws unless you are of First Nations or Aboriginal descent. And Robertson, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good supper. Ours was pretty good.
Yeah, we cheated in that.
Yeah, we sure did. Not bad, but we did cheat.
Tony and Chris rubbing off on us.
Yep. Fugal Granny said, I never heard of a snake peeing on a person.
Well, that didn't get on me, but I almost walked under the stream.
He was going down the Pigpen Road, and there was a tree there. That was the one that had the knot on it, wasn't it?
I think so. That old, I don't know if you call it a knot. It was a warded up Maple tree. I ain't never seen nothing look so ugly.
It really was. Red said copperhead urine smells like cat urine.
I don't want to smell it.
Sue says, well, I'm going to get off here. I'm getting the start of a migraine. Hope everyone has a great weekend and God bless. Thank you, Miss Sue.
Hope you get to feeling better soon.
Yes. Ain't snake meat kind of, I don't know, grainy-fied? That's what I heard. That's one I don't think I could handle.
According to how hungry you get.
Yeah, that's true. And she said she thought it was Austin Cahill. Said not positive though. I don't know any of those. Or Cahill or something.
I don't know.
Me neither. Let's see. Well, that leaves me out. Oh, Desiree said she hadn't smelled anything in 26 years.
Oh, Lordy.
This is interesting about snakes. I ain't never tried crocodile either. He said it's like a combination of chicken and fish. Micro farmers in the
Well,
house.
howdy, buddy.
Billy Hudspeth's in the house.
Well, howdy.
Doing redneck things off grids in the house.
Well, howdy.
It's nice to have all of y'all in here.
Yes.
Steve said he's going live on Sweeney's Creek Farm. Said his partner and him, and it'd be their first time tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern.
All righty.
Micro Farmer said,
We need to make a note of that.
yeah, we do. We can't remember nothing. It's been a lot better. Billy Hudspeth said, what's up, y'all? How you been, Mr. Billy? How's all them kids doing and your wife? And Frugal Granny, good night. You have a wonderful evening, dear. Thank you for stopping in, and God bless you. But Desiree, that'd be awful. Well, I don't know. There's some smells I wish I couldn't smell. But not being able to smell anything all the time, I think that would be bad.
There, you need to make us a mental note.
Yeah.
Because I can't even remember what you said a while ago except for 10 p.m. Eastern.
It's tomorrow.
Well, I can remember that too.
Let's see. Bomber Steve says, look out, micro farmers in the house. There goes the neighborhood, LOL. James Baker finally made it to a live. Oh my gosh.
Howdy, buddy.
Yes. Are you at work tonight? Let's see. And that is Eastern, so. Well, we'll have to stop in and say hello.
If we can surely remember it.
No doubt.
We might need to set us an alarm clock to
That'd be the best thing to do.
Because I can't keep up with stuff.
Micro Farmer said, see y'all fixing that tractor this week.
Yeah, I finally got her put back together. Gonna get tried out tomorrow, I guess, to see if everything works all right.
Yeah, he finally got to take his strap off of the tractor. He's been using a strap. Aw, Micro Farmer, we love you. Says, hello, Farmer Steve. This is my family. This is where Micro Farmer come from, if you didn't know.
Yeah. He used to come in and talk with us some as another channel, and then all of a sudden he changed and started making videos, and he's been on a roll ever since.
Oh gosh, Billy said they're remodeling, so they're in a mess. Bomber Steve said we have adopted Micro Farmer. He is an unofficial Aussie. I'm working on the adoption papers. Well, we done had him adopted into our family a long
Oh,
time ago. Desiree talking about all the ugly smells. Was that a Big Chief tablet? It's a I can't
is Shaky
remember.
in there?
It's a I can't remember tablet. But I don't. I guess I better fix it.
What are you trying to fix?
The thing is getting refiled.
Oh. Well, it'll hit the floor.
Yeah.
It'll stop when it gets there.
Yep. That is our everything tablet. James said he is retired. Well, that is most wonderful.
Yeah, I've been retarded for years. I don't know if I ever make it to retired or not.
You're such a pain. I mean, really.
Hey, ain't no way anybody can say anything bad about me that I don't say about myself.
And Micro Farmer said just bought a boat and have a new channel, Twin Hooks Fishing.
Ah,
Yeah, Miss Joy's husband got to enter that field not too long ago, just
yeah, just shortly.
shortly.
Yeah, he just retired and they're buying him a camper and getting ready, I reckon, to sell their house and hit the road, from what I'm understanding.
Yep. Steve said, thanks for the subs on Sweeney's Creek. Anyone who has signed up, we appreciate the support and hope you enjoy our journey over the next 10 years. And we'll catch you as soon as we get off of here.
Yep.
Iona Phillips is in the
Well,
house.
howdy.
Said, hello, hope all is well.
So far, so good.
Yellow House on the Hill says, I'm retired too.
No, he's in the same boat as I am. He's a retard.
You so mean. You so mean.
Oh, my. Hey, I can talk about him. He blood.
James said, that's what I say face to face, LOL. Honeydew keeps me too busy as far as I'm concerned. Honeydew this and honeydew that. It don't do me no good to have a honeydew. He just walks out the door and says, uh-huh.
No, I'll go out the door and say, I'll get it after I get all this other work out here that I got to get done.
Tony said, true, Glenn. Y'all are just mean.
We just try to be truthful.
I was going to get Glenn good last night. Y'all know I call him a turd. Well, I was in there in the bathroom in the shower, and the kittens was just having a conniption fit. They was playing like crazy, and I was telling them they was little turds. And I told Glenn, I said, well, I guess that means you're the turd's daddy. He said, well, that's all right. They got a turd mama.
Well, hello, Papa Rock.
Hello, Papa Rock. Stevie says, Desiree, I was typing, reading, watching the cat, and was afraid I missed y'all. I love the Lazy Acres family here. Y'all are a lot of fun. We try to be. We usually have a lot of fun whenever you're around, either on here or here.
Stevie lying. There ain't no way he can do that many things at one time.
Oh, me. Stevie might not come help you no more. We do need to do Rhonda. Oh, thank you, Papa Rock. Said love the music in your short videos. And Papa Rock, I got a message for you. and I'll send you something. It's in response to your comments.
Yeah, I told her the other day she had to answer that.
Yep.
I've been trying to answer a few because she's quit answering comments on me. Some reason or another.
Bomber Steve says, "Be right back. Wash machine is finished. I gotta go hang up some stuff too. I'm doing laundry. Time to hang it out, and it will be dry in like 5 minutes." That's hot.
Oh,
Red said, "I honestly don't miss working." Well, that's something I always really enjoyed it, and I don't know if it was as much the work as being around the people.
she just like getting away from me.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You wasn't here half the time, so what's that? Huh? Uh-huh. Oh my gosh, I shut him up, y'all. Can you believe it? I can't.
40 years.
Whoop whoop.
Once in 40 years.
That's still a good whoop whoop.
Yeah, but 40 more, you're going to be old.
Oh, me. Oh, me. He said, James says, I miss the people, not the work. And see, I used to have a lot of fun. I mean, I always said if you didn't have fun at work, then that would be
Now,
bad
wait a minute.
because you spend more awake hours at work than you did at home.
Now,
What?
wait a minute. How was you? Some words there don't make sense.
What?
Because you'd come in from work mad as a bull complaining about everything going on. So
No.
if you was having fun at work, you just come home and fussed at me.
No. Me and James used to have a lot of fun, but when certain people
Yeah,
was there, you didn't
you
get to
just
have
come
fun.
home fussing just to get to fuss at me. I understand now.
Yeah. You know how we was back there. James said, "She got you," and I sure did.
Yeah, it's first time 40 years, so
Papa Rock, I'm gonna try to send it to you probably through Messenger, but all I got to say.
Well, you need to leave him a comment or response on his comment.
Well, I'll do that then. I'll just put it on the comment. But all I got to say is you've been our rock, so that's a good thing. Miss Murray ain't still sick, is she? I missed out. See, if y'all don't know, Mary Ranch not feeling good. My prayers going out to her. I did not know that, Micro. I know she was feeling a little bad the other night. I know she's had pneumonia, wasn't it? And she had to go have her breathing treatments.
Seems like it's something like that. You know me, I can't keep up with all this stuff now.
Well, I need the messenger because I hate. I mean, I thought she was getting over it. The way she said what she said to me, I thought she was getting over the pneumonia. But I knew she wasn't feeling good. Remember the night Tony and Chris was on, and I was messaging her.
Mm.
So it's been a little while.
Yep.
Oh no, Stevie says I've been wanting to get over there. I pulled a muscle in my shoulder and neck last weekend and had to get 2 shots in my butt for the first time. Them shots ain't much fun.
No. Worst I ever had with my back was that time I stuck that needle in my back and I bowed up backwards and the doctor screaming at me to relax. I told him I was trying. Move that needle and I could.
Yep. Noah Bailey's in the
Well,
house.
howdy.
But yes, everybody that's in here, please pray for Mary Ranch and Michelle. Real Life with Michelle and Rob, because I know Michelle's still feeling under the weather. But I know those
Well, we
two.
got some family members too that we all need to pray for, and
Yep.
we got some
And Glenn's
friends.
daddy's not really been doing too good.
Yeah.
He's been feeling rough and had to go to the doctor Thursday and then had to go have an MRI today. And the guy that I was talking about just a few minutes ago from working with him, James, he's on life support from my understanding. And his partner in life, Joan, I reckon they just took her off of the ventilator. Both of them's got the fungulitis. But James still on life support. So if everybody will keep them in mind. Red said she had fun working at Walmart. Said she nearly got slapped, mooned, and flashed.
Who?
Red.
I hear you.
She didn't say that. She said, well, I work for Walmart. She said, good reason not to miss it. I have been nearly slapped, mooned, and flashed.
Only bad thing, she was probably one doing them all.
Thank you, Miss Joy. I need to message her too. We used to, whenever I had a cousin, and y'all know I talk loud. I'm just a very vocal person. My whole family's that way, I tell you. And used to, my cousin would work when she worked at Walmart, we'd go up there. Me and Glenn would walk in, and all you'd hear is, hey, honey!
Oh, I know who you're talking about now.
And him and his mama went up there one day, and Robin was yelling that out, and he got to yelling Glenn, and his mama said, do you know that girl? And it didn't matter any time. Glenn's family's pretty conservative.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as far as like where I'm so loud in public, and I mean,
Well,
I ain't no
we
nuisance
just
or
tried
nothing,
to act
but
a little bit civilized.
oh, so you're saying I'm uncivil?
I didn't say that you did.
No, you did.
No, you did. I said we tried to act civil. You one said the other. Don't put words in my mouth and then get mad at me after we get off the live.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
I'm not yet. Wait till we get off the live, and then I'll
You're
hear it.
gonna make these people think I'm awful. But I've always been the type of person. I see you. Do you not think I can see you?
You tell me all the time, sitting beside of me, I can't see what you doing.
I can't, but I'm looking at my phone and you're on my phone.
Well, I'm littler in the phone than I am in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Papa Rock said, speak what you feel and smile so big. And you're exactly right.
That's right.
Oh, me.
Well, she told me a long time ago if I quit picking on her and started being nice to her, she was going to leave. So,
Asia UK said, I just sent a surprise parcel by Amazon to your P.O. box. Says delivery due the 25th, but I will text you once delivery confirmed so you can collect. Something silly, but I know you will use it. Well, we can't wait to get
okay.
it. You know I love silly.
Are you saying you love yourself?
Yep. You have to love yourself before you can love anybody else.
Not necessarily.
If you're not happy with yourself, you ain't gonna be able to be happy with nobody else.
Well, now I agree that you're the only one that can make yourself happy. Nobody else can do that.
Exactly. Micro Farmer says, I miss Bojangles chicken. They left the north so long ago. Saw the cup in your hand.
Well, that's what we had for supper.
We actually went and got just the chicken strips and put them on a salad. And that's the first eat out food we've had in what,
2
almost
weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yep.
And it's the first food that I had that had anything. Well, the breading on it. It's the first time I had anything that had bread on it in 2 weeks.
Yeah, he ain't had
a piece of bread in 2 weeks.
hardly any carbs in 2 weeks, and I mean hardly any. He ain't even had. There's days he's went not even had a carb a day. A bunch of days he went and didn't have a carb a day.
That's what I was thinking, but
Tony said she married Glenn. She has to live silly.
I don't know about silly or not. Stupid, maybe.
Papa Rock says hi, Tony and Michelle. You want some dehydrated nanners, Papa Rock? Red said my sugar went way down when I quit eating bread. Well, see, he's give up all drinks. He's not had. He'll have a little cup full for what?
My first
once or
one today
twice.
in 2 weeks.
Yep.
And I drank on that all day.
Yep. So I mean, he don't have much, and it's usually just water and coffee. The funny thing is, whenever his blood sugar drops so bad that night, and I give him a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and that brought his blood sugar right back up. Well, we was in here and hadn't had no carb. I hadn't fixed no carbs for neither one of us in 3 days, and his sugar just was not budging. Then it went down. Then it went back up, and I was like, "How is your sugar going up when we ain't had no carbs?" I said, "I've not fixed anything, put
Well, you
nothing
was
in it
naming
with
over all the
sugar."
stuff we'd eat, and then I told you
And
what
then
I'd
he
eat.
said,
The
"Well,
only
I
thing,
had them 2 spoonfuls of peanut butter." I said, "Peanut butter?"
I thought it was a free food.
I said,
So I've been
"No."
free with it.
He loves peanut butter. He always has. But when I found out he was eating the peanut butter, I knew why his sugar was
Well,
still.
I was being nice and being smart. I didn't put it on a cracker. I just ate pure peanut butter by itself, so it would be good.
Yeah. Red said Glenn said water and held up a Dr. Pepper.
No, that's first. That's first Dr. Pepper I've had in 2 weeks.
Hello, Joni.
Howdy.
Joni says, hello, look at the blue wrenches. Noah said, you need some carbs, Glenn. His blood sugar was so high, Noah. It just really worried me. And that was one reason we went ahead and gave over today and went to Bojangles. Because I told
Yeah,
him,
I
I
was
said,
starting to get ill, feeling inside. So I told her today. She kept saying she didn't want to do that, and I said, well, there's one thing about it. I'm either gonna have to have a cheat day and get something that I really want, or get real ill. I said because I'm feeling it coming on.
Yeah, Microformer, we found out they had sugar-free peanut butter, but we hadn't been back to the store since.
Well, we
went
did today, but you didn't remember
I
it.
didn't think about it because we just went in for cheese.
Yeah.
Oh me, he said I just had some. James said I just had some peanut butter. LOL.
Yeah, but the bad part, I think it was Joy, wasn't it, last night, talking
Yeah.
about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I'm sitting there, God, she's been so mean to me. I'd love to have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yep. Yellow House said peanut butter was 50 carbs. Yep. He stayed away from it. I think that was like the first 3 days, wasn't it?
Something like that.
After we found out his sugar had gone so high, and I'm telling you, that just had me stumped. I could not figure out why his sugar had went up and he hadn't had no carbs. This this morning it was back up to 125, but we pretty much had it, or 123, sorry, but we've had it down to like 108 for past, what, 2 days?
Something like that.
And he actually wanted a little bit of honey mustard on his salad last night. And he put some of that on there, and I told him.
Well, the way it's been doing, it'll drop a day or two, and then it jump back up, and then it'll drop a couple of more days, and then it'll jump back up, and then it'll drop a couple of more days.
Yeah, but it don't go up way
No,
high.
it ain't going up much. You know, I think this morning was the biggest jump I've had every time. But now that one day it jumped up, I think, like 5 or 6 points, and then the next day it dropped 20 some. So
Joy said, "Sorry, Glenn, I was trying to tease Tony and didn't realize it was getting to you."
oh yeah, I'd about
He
in
was in there
tears.
last night and he said, Chris said something about, boy, y'all being mean. Glenn said, no, y'all being mean. You talking about
Yeah.
food.
Yeah, they was all sitting there talking about food, and then here come Tony and Chris eating ice cream, sandwiches. And I'm sitting there, Lord have mercy.
And I know we even looked at the keto, or looked for keto ice cream tonight, but
Couldn't find nothing.
and I told him, I said, well, everything keto's not exactly diabetic friendly. Because, like, they believe in I mean, you can eat berries and, this, that, and the other, but for diabetes, you can't do that because it'll send your sugar sky high. And I know there's this one guy, his name's Thomas something, Thomas Lauer or something. I can't remember his last name. All I know is Thomas. And he was actually looking at some keto ice cream. And he said, I couldn't even eat this. He said, because it would send me out of ketosis. So don't always get keto ice cream and expect it to be friendly.
I don't know. I don't know about just being into whatever you said.
Ketosis.
Yeah.
Noah said if his is under 150, his would be happy.
Well, I thought I felt pretty good when mine's up there over 2.
Yeah, he never had no dizzy spells or nothing else, and now his is getting back down and he's getting dizzy.
Mm-hmm.
Micro Farmer says, I can't wait until they get this thing under control. My first stop is Jonesville, North Carolina. We can't wait, Micro Farmer. Yep. And Papa Rock.
Yeah, they get this stuff straightened out. I've been talking to her about trying to find a place around here somewheres and have like a weekend gathering for a lot of people to be able to come down and have like I don't know, just a big get together of some sort,
James said you got plenty of goat's milk, make your own. He said, I love it.
Well, I got cow milk too.
Yep, we actually milk cows every day.
I got a Jersey down there that gives that real rich, creamy milk. And it is good. But I ain't even been drinking none of it because I was afraid.
Papa Rock's got to go back to the doctor and talk to him about chemo.
Oh, Papa Rock.
Papa Rock, I'm praying for you.
Yep.
Miracle Farm 1927. Hello.
Well, howdy, neighbors.
Our dear friends. This woman is such a blessing. If none of y'all went over to their channel, I'm telling you, the whole family is just so Christian oriented, and just everything they do, Christ is in the middle. And they're just awesome people. Love them.
Yeah, we got a friend that's wanting to go down there and meet them.
Yep.
She's chomping at the bits to get down there to get to meet them and talk to them.
Yeah, we got a messenger so we can go down there. I done told Glenn the other day, I said, we gotta get them together.
Yep.
Noah said eating too few carbs will make you dizzy. Well, I think
Hey,
he
see,
had.
I knew I needed them. Where's the bread?
Yeah.
Where's them biscuits? I'll go get my jug of honey if you hang them over here.
You ain't getting them. Them going in the freezer. I hold you back.
Yeah.
Miracle Farm says, "Oh, you're so sweet." Well, we're just telling him the truth. I'm telling you, the one you done the other day about your prayer journal and stuff, that was so good.
Yeah, I like her. Oh God, I forgot her name. Miracle
Yeah.
was videoing. What's her brother? Oh Lordy mercy. Yeah, righteous. And said you couldn't even see him with all his camo on.
Yeah, she's funny. And she gets so
Shit.
tickled behind the camera and she'll just giggle.
Yeah, I'm thinking there might be some kin there somewhere.
I
Well, they
think so
both like to
too.
have the giggles.
Oh me. Stevie, is he going to meet Red? I think Red's coming down here and Stevie's coming down here to Cedar.
Oh, the cedar.
Yeah, to Cedar. Noah, are you
Well,
going to
Stevie,
bed?
she
Good
will
night.
be.
Thank you. God bless you. Sorry.
Stevie, she will be sitting down. I guarantee it.
Micro Farmer said yes. I'm going right down there. That would be a great video because this is where I started from. I have got so much fame, and I always tell people about my Lazy Acres family. I will never forget. Well, you will never be forgotten.
That's right. But like we've told you, we didn't do it.
Nope.
You done it. We just told a few people about you, maybe, but you was the one that
And I
done it
mean,
all.
you was just such a natural in
Yeah.
front of a camera because I mean, you just took it and run with it.
Yep.
So that was all on you because you do so good at getting videos out, and I don't know, your speech is just impeccable. So I think you do good doing your videos. I really and truly think you do good.
Oh,
Susan says I'm back.
any of yous out there that might be wanting to work on some editing or needing an editing program, what was that that I just downloaded and been using?
I don't know if you just knocked
It's
our blanket down.
yeah, I've got it wrote down here. I think it's open shot.
Papa Rock, you're exactly right.
Yep.
Says if you put Christ in the middle, you will never go wrong. He
Yeah.
is the crutch in life. We are here for a short time, then it's eternal life. Yay. You're right, but it still don't keep you from missing the ones that's going on. Miracle Farm said they're just laughing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead. I gotta lean up a minute.
But I found out about this editing program and it's free. It's called Open Shot. And I mean, it ain't got a lot of bells and whistles with it, but it seems to be working pretty good. The last three videos, I think the last 3 or 4 videos I put out is actually I used it to edit it, so that gives you an idea of it. And it's pretty darn simple, but for a free one, it's one of the best ones I found for free.
Covered up my phone.
Oh, well, I just like to.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta move.
Yeah, me too. My back is starting and
I don't
shoulders
know if
starting to
it's
kill
just.
me.
I don't know if we getting ready to get a air cold air thing come in or whatever, but oh my gosh. Hello, Josh. Skinner just got in here.
Well, howdy, buddy.
And Micro Farmer, we will. is your email? I ain't never looked on your about stuff to see. Is your email on your about page on your thing? But Red says, "Oh, April and Glenn, my sister is making you another blanket." Shaky's in the house.
Howdy, buddy. I thought somebody said something to him a while ago.
Well, Red, I'm telling you, I absolutely love this.
I need to move anyway. Oh.
I come in here a lot of times whenever he's on the phone or I'm wanting to hear something and he can't hear good either.
What?
But I cover up in this all the time.
What'd you say?
I can hear.
Oh.
I thought, oh gosh. But a lot of times I'll just push the recliner back and it's my pillow and my blanket. Have y'all ever seen, this is something, if any of y'all do crafts or anything, me and his mama used to make these. Do you remember what they's called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The blankets. You make a blanket and you put a pocket thing on one end and then you fold it up, stuff it in there, and it's a pillow. You can leave them on your couch and they're just pillows. And
There's
then
some in yonder somewheres, but
and then you unroll them and
they need to be
a blanket.
Put up because that was something that I was saving for Mama made.
Shaky says, I've been here since you started. Well, Shaky, I'm sorry. I just seen
I
you.
told you I thought I seen where some mom had said it. Had said hey to Shaky, and I asked you, and you never did.
I didn't
answer.
see him. I thought I didn't. I honestly did not see him. And
she just being rude to you too, ain't she? See, it ain't just me. Sometimes she does let her true colors shine.
It's a woman thing. We just
that's what I've been telling you for 40 years, and you said not it.
Shaky says, I use Adobe Premium Pro. It's expensive, but one of the best. $360 a year.
I can't afford that.
No, sorry, we can't.
That'd take away from my peanut butter and honey collection.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that he can't eat no more.
The jelly don't really matter as much, but the peanut butter and honey now, you know.
When he was little, you know how
we had a neighbor that was elderly, and she got that. It wasn't food. Yeah, it was that government stuff.
Like the government cheese, and you got peanut butter and stuff
that
like
was some very good peanut butter. It was in the metal cans.
It was in metal?
Yeah. Yeah, they was metal cans. That was some good peanut butter. Mom and all of them got mad at me because she brought it up there and handed it to me and told me that I could have that can of peanut butter. So I got the top popped off of it, and I was sitting there with my two fingers just eating away. And Mom and them said, "You can't do that." And I said, "Well, she gave it to me. It's mine."
Shaky said, I'm used to being the black sheep and ignored. It's okay, LOL.
I know the feeling, Shaky.
Oh, Red, that's so awesome.
Papa back.
Ooh, that's good. We need next Friday night, we'll use StreamYard, and that way we can pull y'all up and talk. I think Glenn and Red sat in here the other night and talked to, what was it, 1:30, 2 o'clock?
I don't know. I think it was about 2 o'clock. And that was after Tony's alive. We were still
Joey,
on his.
you're going to have to get back on here then, because I didn't feel like being in on nothing. And I know you was in on it that night.
Yeah, she's feeling left out now.
I am.
And all you had to do is get out of bed and come in here.
I felt so bad.
When I came in here, I was feeling bad. I wasn't planning on staying on just a minute or two because it was something Tony said, and I wanted to make a remark to him about it. And then on here, I think 4 hours.
Skinner Farms, Josh. You was talking about not being able to go live. How is it? If you're under 1,000 subscribers, you cannot go live on a cell phone, right?
I think you got to have 100 subscribers to go live on YouTube on a computer. To go live on a cell phone or anything, you got to have the 1,000 subscribers.
Yep.
But now a lot of people will go over to StreamYard or Streamlab or something like that, and they can go live without having the 1,000 subscribers.
Ain't Stream Lab on YouTube? I know StreamYard's
Mm-mm,
not.
no, Streamlab is different also. But
Okay.
where YouTube made them changes back yonder, we wound up having to download Streamlab in order to still go on stream or on YouTube.
Yep.
It had to
And
have a second party or third party or something thing, major, whatever it was. I can't keep up with all this technical stuff. I just get it to work. I don't know how.
yep. I reckon Papa Rock told Shaky he could see him, and Shaky said he hoped not. He's naked. Red said Glenn got me so excited about goats I started my research the next day and then bought the goat housing the following.
Oh, did you hear that we had 2 new ones?
3 now.
Well, they knew about the others last Friday.
Yeah.
Did we put a video out this week about the 2 boys?
I don't know. I know I videoed them.
I think I put it out.
I don't know.
I don't know. I can't keep up with all this stuff. I need some more. I need to go to one of these places like you take your computer and get the memory upgraded. I need to go have my memory upgraded.
No doubt.
I think I need
Desiree.
my hard drive flushed out and start all over.
That's right. People was naming them.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Desiree said we saw the 2 boy kids. Yep.
Oh,
And
okay.
Shaky said I said name the boys Ken and Pete.
Yeah.
For your truck driving days.
Ah.
That'd be.
And what was it on the girl? Sweet pea? I think's what he said.
Somebody did. And Desiree said, yes, you did a video. See,
I'm telling you, my mind's getting bad.
But honestly, since we've been not doing so many carbs, the brain fogs actually went away, but I don't know
Evidently
about the memory.
not. We couldn't remember putting a video out this week for it.
Well, where it's so cold, the cold actually bothers my fibromyalgia and other stuff. And when I'm telling you, when I get to feeling really bad, I can't remember nothing. I can't do nothing. I fixed him some supper the other night and burned it so bad.
No, she didn't burn it.
I'm telling you, it smelled like skunk pee. It smelled so bad.
And she's standing over there still staring at the smoke coming in the bedroom.
Brought him a plate full.
Yeah.
And said, here, try this. I don't think you can eat it. He said.
And then I come in here and asked her, said, do you mind if I turn the exhaust fan on? Because the house, you can't see through it.
Oh, man, but I had to cook. Well, he actually cooked the second one.
I wasn't going to wait enough for the third or fourth time.
I
knew if I was going to eat, I had to get her done.
When I'm not feeling good, everything, it don't matter. It's downhill.
And I done cut up all the stuff about it for the first round.
Thinking, cooking, doing anything. It's all just straight downhill. Especially when it gets really bad. I can't do it. Papa Rock says, well, good night. Oh, bless you. I love you, Mom and Dad, and see you on the flip. We'll be praying for you, Papa Rock, and please let us know how you're doing.
Yep.
I worry about you every day. just 'cause I love you so much. Um, Shaky said I said cinnamon and something else, and I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, now cinnamon's
Micro
supposed to be
farmer.
good for diabetes.
Yep. Micro farmer says, "Well, good night. Y'all have to get up in the morning and film the boat. It's 80 miles away." Micro farmer, you have a good night. Thank you for being in here. God bless you, and you know we love you. You always in our heart.
Yep.
Always. Um, Josh says I'm going to try to video tomorrow, loading up Longhorn Heifer, aka my biggest pain in the butt cow, to go to the sale. Well, that ought to be something funny to watch.
Yep.
Red says, "What did you name the boy goats?" We hadn't yet.
We hadn't picked no names yet.
He's been so busy with his daddy taking him to the doctor and him being sick and this,
Yeah,
that, and the other.
I've got 3 hogs down here I've got to get loaded that I sold, and
And
I
we've
ain't even
had
got
to.
them.
He brought us the trailer, what, a week and a half ago?
Probably a week and a half, 2. Might have been close to. No, he brought it before I went to the doctor, so it may be going on 3 weeks now.
No, because you ain't been trying to get your blood sugar down but a little
It
over a
was
week.
before I went to the doctor,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been trying to get blood sugar down for 2 weeks. Been 2 weeks since I went to the doctor.
Well, it ain't quite been 3 then, because he brought it 2 days before you went to the doctor. He did. Because he had one doctor appointment next day, and yours was the day after.
Well, no, he brought it about 3 days before. I think he brought it on Monday or Tuesday, and his appointment was on Wednesday, and mine was on Thursday. Yeah, he come by that Monday morning, and then he come back Monday evening with the trailer.
Okay.
And his appointment was Wednesday, and mine was Thursday. So it's been 3 weeks.
Yep. Red said, yes, they are so cute. I named one Vincent Van Gogh. That's a good one. You know Vincent Van Gogh, the painter, famous painter, Vincent Van Gogh.
Yep.
I'm afraid you'd lose an ear. Oh, me. Now let's see. Joni says, I feel for you, April. I have those days too for the same reason. I'm telling you, it's rough. I was telling him whenever we was going to pick up the chicken.
I have them days too and all that stuff, but it's just because I'm lazy.
But I told him, I said, I don't know why, but my collarbone is so sore. And this morning I woke up from like my collarbone all the way out to my right shoulder is hurting so bad today. And it's just like one thing gets over with and another one starts. My knees ain't hurt me in 10 years. And they've hurt me so bad today I ain't even been able to hardly get up and down. So I think it may be a weather front. I don't know.
My shoulder's been there to me now, what, about 4 weeks?
Yep.
4 or 5 weeks?
Yep. Shaky said the girl goat's name is Cinnamon. That'd be a good name for her. Yellow House said name one Pedro. You know, since Billy Joe's not in here, I'll tell y'all this. There's been several people ask us to name animals and stuff after them, and I had no problem with that until Billy Joe the goat died. And when he died, I wanted to dedicate a video to him because he was such an exceptional little Billy goat, was he not?
He was a good pace.
He was just the sweetest little Billy because he always wanted to be petted. And if anybody knows anything about Billy goats, a lot of times they want to fight you. He just loved to be petted.
Them two down there now, they don't know
They
if they
just
want to
like
be
his
petted or
daddy.
fight.
Yeah, the other day they wanted to fight.
I think they was just getting mad because you wasn't petting them.
I was trying to pet them, and then they wanted to push their horns on my shins, and I can't stand that. But anyway, whenever that happened, I told Glenn, I said, we can't put out nothing because his name's Billy Joe. And I I just couldn't do that. And that's the only problem I have with naming animals after people. If anything happens to them, which on a homestead, anything and everything always happens. And to say that, it just gives me a bad feeling. I even to talk about it now and call him by his name, and to say that gives me, I just don't like it. And
But on
so
another note,
Pedro,
on,
that's why he will not be, one of them will not be named Pedro.
on another note though, them two boys are for sale.
Yep, they are.
They will be going in about 2 months.
Oh,
Unless somebody wants to buy one for a bottle baby. Or both of them.
yep, because they are on the bottles, but you
Well,
will
no,
have to
they're on
feed
the
them.
mama, but you could put them on the bottle. But
Yeah,
they've
but
been with mamas and got all the colostrum and everything that they need.
good night, Minecraft Farmer, and good night, Papa Rock. um, Shaky said, "Now what did the little goat do to deserve that, Tony?" Y'all so mean to one another, but it's still funny. Oh, man. Angie said, "Call him Beavis and Butthead."
I can't. If I
Now,
start hollering when I say butthead, she'd answer.
you turd. Oh, me. Outdoor Happy Camper Brenda says, good evening. Good evening. Almost missed it.
Well, howdy.
Oh, me. Johnny said, have you heard from Wayne Watson at all? Sure have not. For reasons, I'll just say I hope he's okay and all right. Let's see. There was one. Oh, Red said we may be getting a snowstorm next week. That could be why you're hurting, April. Yep, we got one coming. Is it going to be a big one? I hadn't heard about that.
I was telling you that it might be a little snow. It's supposed to be right much rain.
Well, I want
I
it to
think.
be a little bit more than a little.
Oh!
Tony said nothing. The goat done nothing to deserve it. Oh man, y'all are just so funny. Red said Billy the goat was a sweetheart. My boys loved him. I absolutely loved him from the very first day I met him. He was just an
Yeah,
exceptional little filler.
I
He
told
done
her.
a dance for me, and I couldn't get over it.
I told her I thought about asking the boy when I first found him and everything if he wanted to sell it. And then I don't know, it's probably what 3 or 4 weeks later. I was out there and he was out there and
Cause I
we was
talked to
talking.
him.
I said something about it and I said, well, what do you want for him? He priced it. I told him, I said, let me see. And I told her and she said, get him. No second thoughts or nothing. Just get him.
Well, I'd come out the door and he'd hear the door shut. Cause he was over there where we had the goats at the barn for a while. That's where he stayed. And I'd come out the door and shut the door, and he'd hear the door shut, and he'd start his neighing, and I'd neigh back, and he'd talk to me every time, would he not?
Hey,
I mean,
yeah, what do you got over there now? Talk to you too.
yeah, Chris's donkeys. I think animals are amazed by me. They don't know what to think.
So is humans.
Tony, you're going to have a house guest. Because he ain't going to sleep in my bed.
I got my own bed in there, thank you. I'll set your half out the door.
Yeah. I'd like to see that. Those are
I
heavy beds.
I can do it.
I can do it.
I can get your half out in the yard before you can get started on my half.
Make me mad and we'll see who wins.
I know who'll win. I'll throw a chain through the window and drag it out the door.
Oh, man.
And you
Oh,
in
Lord. Oh, lordy, 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 lordy. Skinner said y'all keep the snow down there.
it. No, we want it to go somewhere else.
Red said our big problem is getting the goats here. I don't think we can put them in a CRV, LOL.
Well, now, if you get these now while they're still bottle babies, you can hold them in your lap going back home.
Well, actually, even to the boys, if you had a big dog crate.
Oh, you can just turn them loose in there. They'll run around.
Yeah. Put them a diaper on. They'll be okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen videos where people had them with the diapers on them.
There's people that goes and picks up baby calves and puts them.
I've hauled baby calves in the car.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure enough. Tony said, "Come on over." Red said, "Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I'm gonna get goats."
Right now,
You'll love them. You'll absolutely love them.
Right now, these two boys down there probably. I don't know if they're much bigger. They're taller, but I don't know if they're much bigger than your cats.
Yeah, cats would win that fight.
I know the dogs would, because the dog's bigger than the goat.
Yep, and they're just really sweet.
Right now, you'd have to keep them in the house and bottle feed them all night, and all day, and all night, and all day.
Oh Lord, Darlene's in the house. Darlene Powell says hi from Northeast Florida.
Well, howdy.
We hope you're getting warm down there.
Yep.
Red said my sister said the boys could park me on the toilet while they come and get the goats. I told her by 4 hours my butt would be suction cupped to the toilet seat. Stand up and it'd still be stuck on your butt. Pull it right out of the floor.
You'd have that imprint for a couple of days.
Yeah. And see, Stevie said, Red, we had a boxer and he had a normal dog name, which I forgot because I ended up calling him Doofus. He was such a doofus. Skinner says right now goats are ridiculously priced here.
I figure all animals is probably getting ready to go up, is my opinion.
Has anybody heard anything about the big blackout? I don't want to bring up no stuff, but
I ain't worried about it.
Well, I'm not neither, but I actually got a letter today from a corporation talking about it. Now tell me something's up.
They ain't gonna stop the sun from coming up every day.
No, I ain't talking about that.
And they ain't gonna stop the moon from coming up every night. So I ain't worried about it. One day at a time.
Well, that's the best way to do it. But still, I don't understand why a business like that would be sending me a letter about the blackout. I mean,
a lot of people trying to stir to see how much it can stink.
Yep.
That's my opinion.
Yep. Angie said, how about calling the goats Geezer and Blook? That would be some good. I like Geezer.
I know somebody said something about Gizmo.
Yeah, Gizmo. They're Junior.
Yeah, you had one that wanted to name it Pepperoni.
Yeah, there was one wanting to name it Pepperoni. Josh said they're 3+. Yeah, 3+ on the hoof there. And Red said she's actually heard a lot about them. But I just don't, it just blows my mind that a big business would send me a letter specifically talking about the blackouts. I mean, like, they know. Angie said my cat's called Geezer. That's a cute name. To me, that's a older person, and like an old geezer or whatever. Joyce said, name one peanut butter and the other jelly.
I think I done mentioned that, didn't I?
He did. He
Standing
did.
down there. That's what I told her. I saw her name was peanut butter and jelly.
Stevie said, Geezer, the turkey got smoked in my video, LOL. And then you got to eat him. Oh, maybe. Yeah, Red, if you're really, really interested in some goats, we got to get rid of some. Because we're getting ready to have probably mid to upper 20s.
Well, we don't like but 3 having 20 now.
Uh-huh.
And if Sheba keeps up her routine, we'll be there.
Yep. But I think Sheba's going to have 3. And I think Marietta's going to have at least 2, if not 3. Because Marietta this time is all but as big as Sheba is, ain't she?
Well, last year she was for a long time, and
then went down some.
And then went down some.
But yeah. But guys, we've been on here for over an hour. Desiree says, if you have not given a thumbs up, please do.
Yes,
please
thank
do.
you.
Yes. And Skinner says, I hope cows are going high tomorrow. LOL.
I've got 4 that I've been thinking about selling. But I've been a little skittish because I'm hoping maybe the prices will come up on them a little more. But I'm getting tired of feeding them. And it's getting expensive there too.
And here's something, anybody that's kind of close to us that's wanting a really super gentle milk cow, we're thinking about getting rid of Parquet. And it's got nothing to do with her, nothing to do with her milk.
We just downsizing.
We got to downsize. We're getting too old for all this. But, and I'm not going to be looking forward to it at all, but I'm telling you, she's an awesome milk cow. You can pet her. You can call her by name and she'll look at you. You remember, Red, I know you seen Parquet that day you was down here. She's the big black and white one. But her milk's good. She gives a good amount of milk, and I'm telling you, she's just an awesome cow, but we just need to downsize. So anybody in the market for a cow and you're close by, let us know. Hit us up. Skinner, I don't know what goats are bringing down here. We actually, whenever the bottom fell out of the cows and they went down so low, we decided to get into goats. And we've not even had these. Well, we had them a year last August, right?
The first 3.
Yeah, the first 3. There's some we ain't even, the other goats that are mamas now, we ain't had them but like 6, 7 months.
Yeah. We got them in February, wouldn't it? I think it was February.
But we
January or February 1. So we were right there at a year with them.
Since all the fungalitis and stuff, we used to go to sales, especially up in Wilkesboro, but we've not been in what, probably 2 years.
A year.
Call from Alan Connell.
There's my brother.
Yep. I'll be back in just a minute.
All right. Well, hurry, because we're going to tell everybody bye.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. What else? She said, I remember her, and the boy looked at you like you got 2 heads. He can do that sometimes. That ain't no junk. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's one good thing about Parquet. We've actually kept her in a 1-strand electric fence that was just, I don't know.
Grab my phone, run in here.
Is everything okay?
All right, I'll holler back at you here in a few. Y'all too. Bye.
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he was just checking, said he didn't see no notification.
Oh. But we had her in a 1-strand fence, and it was up to her What, just a little above her knees?
Hey,
But Parquet, she don't get out of no.
no, she just a happy-go-lucky,
Yep.
and she's got a little heifer calf that's getting
Desiree, I will, I
almost.
promise.
I guess she's about a year old now too, ain't she?
Yep. Oh,
So we're
Angie.
probably gonna be selling her. Talking about selling Taco and Brown Bull.
Shaky said, whenever I had a goat farm 10 years ago in southern Maryland, I was buying and selling goats for $75. Well, goats have went up a bunch. I know the last time we was at a sale, little non-registered stuff was going over $100, and I'm talking little. And there was stuff that
Well, the little
wasn't.
pygmies, young, not maybe, just wing good and everything was bringing $50, $75.
Yeah.
And that's the little pygmies
Yep.
or miniatures or dwarfs or whatever you want to call them.
Yellow House on the Hill, Chris and Tony, good night. We love you guys. God bless you. Thank you for being in here.
Yes.
Susan says if Sheba gets any wider, she might pop. She's big, and I'm betting 4.
Well, I done told her that because last year she had a knot that just stuck out on each side.
Yeah, she was
And this
rounded
year, one side, you see the knot stuck up there, but it looks like another knot sticking up,
in the middle.
pushing up towards her backbone.
Yep. So I don't know. But I know Debbie said Sheba's had 3 every year she's had her. Marietta's had, I reckon this year was the only year Marietta ever had one, because she said she had at least twins and then
Most
she'd
time
have
triplet.
triplets. Yep. But I tell you what, Ice was a big baby.
And
He's a,
Rosebud, she said, always had 1 or 2, and she had 2 this time.
yep. So we're getting ready to be loaded with goats, because I bet you anything, Laverne's pregnant again. Shirley done had hers, so I don't know. Is
Laverne
Laverne?
may not be yet.
She might not have been far enough along
Mm-hmm.
from having the other one,
Mm-hmm.
Pebbles, to be bred back yet. So
Yeah.
Red said they want 2 girls, maybe 3. Miracle Farms said is parquet in milk and bread.
I'm
I
thinking she's
honestly,
bred, but she is dried off at the moment.
because it shouldn't be too long if whenever she left her pasture to go to the be with her boyfriend in the pasture,
I'm
she shouldn't have too much longer to go before she's ready.
There's a vet down the road down here that they work a lot of the dairy farms, and they're up in this direction a lot.
And if
And
they're,
if they're up in here, he's, I can call him and he stops by and he don't charge me an arm and a leg.
yep, and
And
they're good.
I've thought about calling him and having him to let me know when he was up in here again and get him to stop by and check them, and that way I know more about whether to take the bull out or not.
But I say she's
But
pregnant. Glenn can't never tell.
she does not show like a regular cow.
She's so long and lean. She
But
just don't. But she's rounding, and when she rounds, and just there's a look in her eye, I can tell she's pregnant.
but Parquet looks like a Holstein. She's black and white. Her mama was a Canadian Jersey. That's what that guy told.
Big
She
Jersey
was a
cow.
huge Jersey.
That's the
But
longest cow I'd ever seen.
but her daddy was Holstein. So I reckon she looked back after her daddy, but she's natured and acts more like a Jersey.
And her milk, she's got good milk.
She's got good milk. She's easy to milk. I
She's
mean,
very
I've always
easy. And she's not
machine
old
milked
at
her,
all. Yep.
but I think she would hand milk with no problem.
And you can pet her, talk to her. She knows her name. And she's just an awesome cow. And I don't even want to get rid of her. But
See, she's what, 5?
maybe. She's either 5 or going on 5.
She's going
We'll
on
have to
5. We
look
got
at the
her in
papers,
215 if
but
I ain't
she's
mistaken.
very young. She's just now getting to the age that she's getting ready to.
Should
Most
really
of
calm
them
on down,
are
but
turning into a good cow.
she's always really been good about milking and everything else.
Yeah, we raised her from a baby, a bottle
Well,
baby.
I bought her and her mama together, but the dairy that they come off of, they had done separated her and had parquet on the bottle. So I had a bunch of calves here. I was buying the mama to feed the other calves anyway. I didn't even know that parquet was coming with her until after I done bought her. But I just went ahead and left her on the bottle and just bottle fed her.
Miracle Farm says I've got some friends looking. Well, I'm telling you, if they want a really good milk, and if we ever had any problems, I'd tell you.
I can't remember the videos that we've done that's had her in it,
but if you'll go back and look, she's the only black other than Pebbles. I mean, not Pebbles, but Truffles. Truffles is her daughter, and I always say their name. But what was it? Sunday Morning Surprise was all about Parquet and her baby Truffles, which didn't know she's Truffles at the time. But
no, Sunday Morning Surprise was.
But go back and look at where we're talking about the cows having babies, and you'll see. I know she's in those. She's in a lot of the videos, but she's just
Susie Q.
Okay.
Wasn't it?
I don't know. I thought it was Parquet.
No, I thought it was Susie Q that was Sunday Morning Surprise. Parquet's last one, the vet said she would be in
September. No,
November.
October.
November, wouldn't it? Born in October. No, she was born on Labor Day.
Because I said I think, because I done told you I didn't think she'd make it that long.
Yeah.
Because with Parquet, you can always tell when Parquet's getting ready to give birth. She lays down a lot, and Parquet hardly ever lays down. She just rests a whole lot more when it's about time for her to cave. And Parquet's just a good cow. I love Parquet. And I probably won't be able to be here.
I used to go down there and divide my pasture off a lot, and I'd run one strand of that poly rope across the pasture, and she never would cross it.
Yep. And if she's used to wire being up, she'll stand until you, Parquet, come on, it's okay. And then if you walk back and forth, she knows she can walk back and forth and she'll come on. But
well, most time if she sees me take the fence down, she'll come right through. But if she's
Steve said that goats
occupied.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Steve said goats are hard to keep in a yard. Simple test: throw a bucket of water at your fence. If the water goes through, so will your goats. Well, in the Premier One fencing,
we ain't had no problem so far.
Knock on wood. I know the electric fence with just wires up, 3 wires, they walk through them all day long, and it don't matter all day long. Because when we would put them over here in the pasture, they would walk to the barn and let themselves in, would they not?
Now, once I put up that 5 strand and that 4 strand, when they got to where they wasn't going through it.
Yeah.
Especially the 5, the 4, they was a couple places that was a little high on the bottom strand, and they'd start under it.
There was certain goats that was braver too, so they would lead the rest of them through. But
yeah, but they got to where a lot of them would still go up and around.
Yep. But guys, it's been like an hour and a half. Darlene says, how many goats do you have?
17 right now.
Yes, and we have at least
2. I know for sure 2 more mamas on the way.
We got 3 pregnant. Trust me. Glenn don't know about Red says, what about cattle panels? The only thing with cattle panels,
if they're dehorned and everything, cattle
good.
panels work good. If you got one that's got horns, you need to put a piece across their horns where they can't stick their head through.
Good night, Miracle Farm 1927. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for being in here, and God bless you. Get a hold of us
Yes.
if they're interested, because Parquet, I'm telling you, she's the most awesome milk cow. I mean, we'll bring her in and show you. We can't milk her, but you can mess around with them all day long, and she won't. She just don't.
And you can, where I machine milked her, I broke her to start with, machine milking from behind, because that's just, I've got a technique that I do that makes it easier on me and the cow to get them used to milking.
And he was so nervous, and she did nothing.
And then after I got her used to milking from behind like that, then I come around to the side,
And she's been side milk now for every time.
3 times now.
Yeah. Well, then she may be
5
5
years.
going on 6. But she's young. She's
Yeah.
either 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So, and if she's pregnant, the bull is actually a Jersey Guernsey bull. So it's going to be more Jersey because she's part Jersey and he's Jersey Guernsey. So it'll be more of a Jersey calf.
Mhm.
But anyway, guys, it's been an hour and a half. We're going to scooty off of here.
Oh.
Let's see. I'm just seeing if anybody, that's what my longhorn done yesterday. Let all the other cows out. I wasn't happy at all, and that's what made up my mind. I had been thinking about selling her. Now it's her last night on the farm.
Now them longhorns, they can be a little different animal.
We raised a baby longhorn one time, and she was so cute. She was registered. She was worth a lot of money.
The man that had the mama kept telling himself, I need to sell this mama cow. I need to sell this mama cow. Well, when she had this heifer calf, the mama was 25 years old. And she didn't have enough milk to feed the calf. So he got a hold of him and come over here with the calf, and I bottle fed it for 3 months or 4 months.
It's 4 months.
4 months, I think.
But she was beautiful.
And then the boy looked at me when I gave him the price of what he owed me, like I was going crazy. But I mean,
then he told him how much she's worth. Shaky said, "Good night, my lazy family."
Well, good night, lazier.
Skinner said she was free if I bought a black Angus bull and heifer, so I took her.
Yeah, I had some friends that had some longhorns, and you could tell they can be a little different. I mean, not saying they're mean or nothing like that, but you can just tell they got a little different attitude about them.
Thank you so much, Steve. It's been so good having you in here tonight. I always wanted to go to Australia. I love to hear Australians talk. Absolutely love it. But anyway, guys, we're going to get off here and get ready to go to bed. It's been, like I said, I didn't sleep good last night, so I'm ready. So anyway, God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for being in here and sharing your lives with us. We appreciate it so much. Y'all all mean so much to us. Y'all just don't know.
If any of you ain't hit the subscribe button and notifications and ring the bell and all that, we would appreciate if you would.
Smack 'em all.
Yeah, like yes.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, we'll catch you shortly and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.